Talk, me can't hear.
Black River is my town and I like it.
Tell me something nice about Black River.
Oh my God, your sister still being all over the place, you know. No other town is than this.
Oh,
No, no, that is Waterloo, get out.
yes.
Hey, everybody in the world.
Okay.
Come and chat with Tania.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Black River in St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. And I do hope that you enjoy this tour because I will be walking through the town and we will be discussing how beautiful Black River in Jamaica is. So stay with me. Now we are walking to the bridge. I have always wanted to walk on this bridge, to stand on it, to look at the beauty, to see what lies below. Very lovely and interesting community, full of history. The Black River was for years believed to be the longest river in Jamaica, until recent research reveals that this position is held by the Rio Minho, which is 92.8 kilometers long. It was originally called Rio Cobana, Mahogany River, by the Spaniards. It is a habitat for the Jamaican crocodile and is used for fishing and riverboat tours by nature lovers. We're looking at a section where the Black River Safari is done. The safari offers visitors an exciting 6-mile trip up the Black River to see its wildlife and complex ecosystem. The mangroves that grow close to the banks of the river are a haven for over 100 species of birds, crabs, fishes, frogs, crocodiles, and other wildlife. We're now looking where the river and the sea meets in Black River. You can see the sea and the river. This is where they both meet. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place to be. So let me give you some history about the town of Black River. The town of Black River established close to the banks of the river, after which it is named, is one of the oldest in the island. The exact date of its establishment is not known, but John Sellers' 1685 map of Jamaica identified its existence. The town itself is quaint and beautiful, looking as it does southward toward the shimmering blue Caribbean Sea. Black River was designed by the Leyden brothers of England, 3 wealthy men who were substantial land proprietors in the area. Today, it is nothing like the busy seaport town it was in the 18th and 19th centuries, when the area prospered from the lucrative logwood trade. Exports of rum, pimento, and cattle skin garnered from nearby Holland, Vineyard and Fullerswood Estates. The town itself, because of its port, was vital to the slave trade. Slaves were brought here and sold at auction at Farquharson Wharf, originally called the Town Wharf, which is still standing. Over time, the town grew in size and importance, and in 1773 it replaced Lacovia, located some 19 miles to the east-northeast, as the capital of St. Elizabeth. It soon became the main commercial, economic transshipment center of the parish. By the early 1900s, the town was second only to Kingston, the national capital, in importance. The growing economic wealth of Black River was evident in the development of a number of warehouses, which are still seen in the town today, which are being used as restaurants or headquarters for one of the operators offering tours up the ecological rich river with its swirling dark waters. A new feature of the town was the construction of merchant townhouses. The first floor of these buildings was used for shops and the second for dwelling. It is not surprising, therefore, that Black River was the first town in Jamaica to have electricity, which was supplied by the Leyden brothers in 1893. Power was generated from a plant which had a huge furnace and boiler. Logwood, which was a major export of the parish, was used to generate steam from the engine which provided the power. The town has many important historic sites and structures, and the buildings are of varying architectural styles. You will find examples of Georgian, Jamaican Georgian, British, colonial, and Jamaican vernacular architectural styles. The predominant ones, however, are Georgian and Victorian, which reflects the different periods in the history of the town's development. Some of these buildings, particularly those to the western and northern sections of the town, are wooden structures. These generally have characteristic features built to take advantage of the cool winds of wide verandas, sash windows, jalousies, and fretwork. Invercalled Great House, now transformed into a hotel, is probably the most imposing wood Georgian building on the western side of the town. The buildings on the eastern side are made predominantly of brick and mortar, and the hotel itself faces calm blue sea. Other buildings in the town are made of stone. These include the warehouses, the Anglican Church, and the offices of the Jamaica Tourist Board, located upstairs the historic Hendricks building on the banks of the Black River. On April 8, 1999, the town of Black River was designated a protected national heritage district by the Jamaica National Heritage Trust. The Heritage District is bounded by High Street, Crane Road, Logwood Avenue, North Street, Central Road, School Street, the western banks of the Black River, Market Street, and Riverside Drive.
What you have to say? It's a YouTube channel. Chat Jamaican with Tania.
Yeah?
Chat Jamaican with Tania.
A young people something.
Anything about Jamaica, anything at all.
Black River.
Talk, make me can't hear.
Black River is my town and I like it.
Tell me something nice about Black River.
Oh my God, you have sister building all over the place, you know. You don't know how that town is done there. That is Waterloo, get out.
Yes.
Next year, William Shakespeare. He was a resident here in the 18th century, right up on the Leyden of Shakespeare. He produced the first car in Jamaica. First car was the man this road, put by the Griffith. Okay?
Yes.
And there's so many I can tell you about.
Oh, okay.
My name is Conrad Starling. I'm by name and nature. Okay?
Okay.
Pick up everybody in the world.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, darling.
All right.
Many renowned Jamaicans are associated with the town. These include the Robert Monroe and Caleb Dickinson, whose bequest was used to establish Monroe College and Hampton High School, two of the more traditional secondary high schools in Jamaica. Two plaques are in the parish church to commemorate their memories. Also associated with the town was national hero George William Gordon, who, it is said, spent his early years there being tutored. The Black River Anglican Church, known as the Parish Church, this beautiful brick edifice built in 1837 is located at the corner of High and North Street. The remains of the original structure, built in 1774, are still visible at the site. Interred in the churchyard are many noted individuals who helped to shape the course and fortune of the parish. The Black River Spa, previously known as the Black River Mineral Springs, has been a popular attraction since the 18th century. Its popularity arose because of its alleged medicinal properties. It is believed that the owner of the then Lower Works estate, on which the mineral spring was located, used it regularly to treat certain ailments such as rheumatism and intestinal troubles among his slave population. In the 1920s and 1930s, the spa had become very popular with its many baths for visitors. Today, the spa is in a state of disrepair. Waterloo House. This house is believed to have been originally owned by the Shakespeare family, who were thought to be related to the famous playwright William Shakespeare. John Leyden, a Scotsman who subsequently owned it, brought the first car and the first electricity generator to Black River and Jamaica. Waterloo House was the first residence in Jamaica to have electricity. A plaque at this historic house trumpets this accomplishment. Located on High Street, it is one of the oldest of its kind in Black River. Magdala House. This house was built in the late 19th century. It was constructed by Adolphus Williams for Tom Leyden. Who, with the partner William Farquharson of Leyden and Farquharson Shipping Company, were two of the richest men in Jamaica in the mid-1880s. The house is a two-story Victorian building decorated with fretwork. Invercold Great House, located on High Street. Invercold is a fine example of late Jamaica Georgian architecture. It is a reminder of Black River's property a century ago when logwood and shipping brought wealth to the town. It is presently used as a hotel. The Black River Hospital. The Black River Hospital also has its own place in the history of the town. A section of the hospital occupies a building that was once used as the military barracks. The Black River Courthouse. This historic Georgian structure dates back to the first half of the 19th century. In addition to the courthouse, it also houses the offices of the parish council. All those parts and parcels of land situated along both sides of High Street, from the property registered at volume 117 folio 42 to the most easterly point of High Street at the bridge which crosses over the Black River, and all those parts and parcels of land and structures thereon situated along both sides of Crane Road. Those properties include the Magdala House, the Invercarle Hotel, the St. Elizabeth Parish Library, the Black River Courthouse, the Public Works Office, the Parish Council Office, the Health Center, the Catholic Church, the Black River High School, the Black River Post Office, the St. John's Anglican Church, the Bank of Nova Scotia, the Revenue Office, the Black River Safari, and all the buildings and warehouses situated along the coastal side of High Street and those situated between the eastern banks of the Black River and Crane Road. The Black River area also incorporates all those parts and parcels of land and structures thereon situated within the following boundaries. The eastern boundary, which starts at the intersection of High Street and Market Street, continuing northeasterly up Riverside Drive to the northern boundary, being the continuation of Riverside Drive in a northwesterly direction on the Brigade Street up to where it meets Logwood Avenue and North Street, and continuing northerly along Central Road until it meets the western boundary, which begins at the intersection of Central Road and School Street, continuing southerly along School Street and also incorporating all those properties along the western side of School Street and continuing in a southerly direction to the southern boundary, which begins at the intersection of School Street and High Street and continues in an easterly direction to the beginning of the eastern boundary. Finally, the Black River area also incorporates all those parts and parcels of land and structures that are located between the western banks of Tile Black River, the Market Street and Riverside Drive respectively, and in particular those with warehouses situated thereon. Now I will just walk through, view and look at the town with you. We have just recently passed the police station. We see some lovely buildings that has been constructed recently. This truck is broken down into the road. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful community. Here we have the Methodist Church. You can rock with me, guys. Gentleman on his bicycle. Lovely day, beautiful, encouraging day. Black River Methodist Church. There we see beautiful buildings. This was once one of the richest towns in Jamaica. It's on the seaside. Cool, lovely community. Great buildings. Recently constructed plazas. They host a variety of businesses. There we can see the National Commercial Bank. You can go to the Black River town to get any business done. Banks are there, tax office, the courthouse. Great house if you want to stay somewhere. You come and you want to sleep overnight. And you have the safari where you can go on a wonderful tour with you and your family and see the real Black River. You will genuinely see the black in the river. Whoa. Thank you for walking with me. So far we have passed a lot of businesses, supermarkets, wholesale, a lot of well-constructed buildings. Beautiful Black River. Historic Black River. A great town. Beautiful. Fire station. That building there, beside the fire station, is the market. See a lot of board structure. Those are small businesses. The market. Well constructed market in the area. Woo! You get anything there: mango, breadfruit, orange, apple, banana. All clothes now, people selling market. So you can go there to get clothes. Wonderful day. Sunny. That's the entrance, therefore, to the market. I just love this town. It is welcoming, very welcoming. And you have attractions. You have the Black River Safari. You have tours on the Black River. You have different places you can go and get some rest. If you're coming through, you have the Black River Hospital. You have the Black River High School. Well-constructed town. established, vegan, ital food, vegan restaurant. Come on, guys, rock with me. Woo! Big up everybody from Black River who got the opportunity to experience this lovely, 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 rich culture. You all are indeed blessed. Thank you for watching Chat Jamaican. Thanks for watching. Lick more.